Welcome students. Before going to this exercise, you have to go through the concepts of exercise 10.3 video. It will be better for you to understand this one. Two formulas: projection of A vector on B vector equals A vector dot B vector by modulus of B vector, and the second formula, A vector plus B vector dot product A vector minus B vector equal to modulus of A vector square minus modulus of B vector square. Let us see how this we got. See, usual multiplication A vector dot A vector. A vector dot A vector is modulus of A squared. Proof I have given. Then after A vector dot A vector, we go for A vector dot B vector. I have written here, plus into minus minus. Then B vector dot A vector, I have written here. Then plus time minus is minus. B dot B is B squared. A dot A is A squared. B dot B is B squared. Okay. Next step, minus A dot B plus A dot B. This B dot A is changed to A dot B because scalar product is commutative. So A dot B equal to B dot A. So we have changed that. Now negative A dot B, positive A dot B gets cancelled. So we are left with modulus of A vector square minus modulus of B vector square. This you can simply say A squared minus B squared. A plus B times A minus B formula. A plus B into A minus B is A squared minus B squared. The same formula is there. So it is not a different formula. Okay. Now we move forward. Now if A vector is given in the component form with I, j, k vectors, what is the value of A dot B? Sorry. A vector is A1 I cap, A2 j cap, A3 k cap. B components are B1 I cap, B2 j cap and plus B3 k cap. Now A dot B, the same, we are going to just multiply. One second. Okay, leave it. It is component form. Okay. Now we multiply, usual multiplication. A1 dot B1, A1 B1, they are scalar. A1 B1 times I dot I, then A1 B2 I dot j, A1 B3 I dot k. Okay, the first step. And then similarly we have to do A2 B1 j dot I, A2 B2 j dot j. See, A2 into B2, they are all scalars, they are just numbers, numerical values. So just multiply and keep it outside. Then A2 B3 k cap. Similarly, you have to do the A3 k cap with B components. Okay. Now when you simplify, what happens? What is the value of I dot I? It is 1. So this changes to A1 B1 into 1 is A1 B1. Now what is I dot j? I dot j is 0. So 0 into anything will become 0. I dot k, again 0. Then j dot I 0. And j dot j is 1. So A2 B2 times 1. Then here j dot k is there, which is 0. K dot I again 0. K dot j 0. Now k dot k is 1. So these I have given in the concepts video. I dot I, j dot j, k dot k, how it is 1, I have explained that. Now next we move down. So the remaining A1 B1 plus A2 B2 plus A3 B3 is there. So hereafter we are asked to find A vector dot B vector, just you multiply the numbers and you can add because it's just a scalar. Okay, say for one example. A vector is 3i, 2j and 5k vector. B vector is 2i cap plus 4i j cap minus 7 k cap. If you want to find A dot B, what you will do? You will multiply I cap components 3 into 2 plus j cap component plus k components. That's all. Because I dot I will become 1, j dot j 1, k dot k will become 1. So you are left with only the numerical values. So according to this question, we got minus 21 is the final answer. Okay. Now exercise 10.3 starts here. So for concepts of 10.3, now exercise 10.3, find the angle between a vector, given a vector is modulus magnitude of a vector is root 3, magnitude of b vector is 2, a dot b is equal to root 6, you have to find the cos theta, I mean angle between the vectors. Now we know this formula, this is a basic formula, a dot b is equal to modulus of a modulus of b cos theta. You just substitute these values, modulus of a is root 3, modulus of b is 2 and a dot b is root 6 is given here. So you just substitute these values. Now next step is simplification. Now we will have cos theta as it is. We take 2 times root 3 on the other side, which is equal to cos theta. Root 6 can be written as root 3 times root 2. Now root 3 and root 3 gets cancelled. This has been cancelled. Then 2 has 2 root 2's. So when you simplify, you get 1 by root 2. Now we need to find the theta value. Theta equal to cos inverse of 1 by root 2. When we will get cos theta 1 by root 2, 45. So theta equal to 5 by 4 value. Okay, this is the answer for that. The second question, find angle between vectors a vector I cap minus 2j cap plus 3 k cap and b vector 3i minus 2j plus k. Again you have to ask to find angle between vectors. Cos theta a dot b by modulus of a modulus of b. We know a dot b, we multiply only the components 1 into 3 minus 2 into minus 2 plus 3 into 1. So 1 into 3 is 3 plus minus 2 into minus 4 is plus 4, then 3 times 1 is 3. So you got a dot b as 3 plus 4 7 plus 3 10. Now magnitude of a vector we have already studied, x square plus y square plus z square. So we are going to square the coefficients. You get a vector is root 14, b vector is root 14. Then after this we are going to substitute in the cos theta formula. So you have 10 by root 14 times root 14. What is root 14 times root 14? It is just 14. Then simplifying using two tables, we get 2 5s are and 2 7s are. The answer is 5 by 7. Now we need theta. So theta equal to cos inverse of 5 by 7. We move to the third one. Find the projection of I cap minus j cap on I cap plus j cap. Projection of a vector and b vector formula you see. The formula is projection of a vector and b vector is a vector dot b vector divided by magnitude of b vector. So you will take the given values as first one as a vector, second one as b vector. So we will find a dot b, then we will find modulus of b and we will substitute. Modulus of b I have found here root 2. Then we are going to find a dot b. A dot b we get 0. So 0 by root 2 will give 0. So the projection of a vector and b vector value is 0 as the final answer. Next, fourth one is similar sum. You can try on your own. Fifth one, show that each vector is a unit vector. We are given with 3 vectors. We have to show that each vector is a unit vector. What is a unit vector formula? A cap equal to a vector by modulus of a vector. What is the other way of finding? We will find the magnitude of vector. If the magnitude is equal to 1, we can call that vector as a unit vector. So we are going to just find the magnitude. Where you are finding magnitude, I have left that 1 by 7 out. So even square and squaring root, it will come 1 by 7 out. So see the components 2, 3 and 6. So 2 square plus 3 square plus 6 square. 6 square is 36 plus 36 plus 4 40, 49. Square root of 49 is 7. 7 and 7 gets cancelled. You get modulus of a vector is 1. Okay. Similarly, the second one we get modulus of b vector as 1, so it is a unit vector. So whenever you get a magnitude of 1, that vector is called as a unit vector. The last one, c also we find it is equal to 1. So the given three vectors are unit vectors. Okay, finally, I don't know why they have proved mutually perpendicular to each other. If it is asked in the question, then we have to go for that. Otherwise, we need not want to do that. So if it is asked to prove that a vector, b vector, c vector are mutually perpendicular to each other, then we can find a dot b equal to 0. We know that when two vectors scalar product is 0, then each one is perpendicular to each other. So a dot b, I find a dot b equal to 0. So a and b are perpendicular to each other. Similarly, b dot c 0, c dot a is also 0. So each one is mutually perpendicular to each other. Next sixth question we will see in the next file. Thank you, children.